The Diddy firestorm has officially engulfed music's royal couple, Beyonce and Jay-Z. Whispers are screaming that Diddy's legal team, desperate to save their client, is ready to throw the Carters under the bus with alleged secret 90s tapes. Insiders claim the content on these tapes is so catastrophically damaging that Beyonce is already plotting her escape route, refusing to wait for the inevitable fallout. What earth-shattering secrets could possibly compel Queen Bey to consider divorcing Jay-Z? This isn't just idle gossip. The connection between Jay-Z and Diddy runs deep. Diddy himself once revealed that Jay-Z was one of only 2 people on the planet permitted to call him by his real name, Sean, a testament to their unusually tight, almost brotherly bond.
There's only one person.
Oh, go on.
And I call him Sean. That's Jay-Z. We call each other Sean.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody else could call me Sean.
He's the only person who's Sean approved.
There's not a single person that
outside
should be,
of family.
That should be outside of my mother.
Okay, just
that should be calling me. Yeah, that should be calling me.
While shadowy rumors have long hinted at Beyonce's potential awareness of Diddy's shenanigans, concrete proof has been scarce, leaving Jay-Z to bear the brunt of public suspicion. But now, the streets are saying Beyonce is utterly sick and tired of Jay-Z's endless drama tarnishing her meticulously crafted image and is on the verge of cutting him loose for good. A major catalyst? Blue Ivy's burgeoning career. With Blue already making waves on tour and rumored to be dropping new music, Beyonce reportedly wants to shield her daughter from Jay-Z's rapidly accumulating negative attention. Sources claim Queen Bey is already taking discreet steps to initiate divorce proceedings, opting for a quiet, under-the-radar strategy because messy public breakups are simply not her style. Love her or loathe her, Beyonce has always fiercely guarded her personal life, and this alleged divorce is no exception. With her global image and 3 children to consider, public drama is the last thing she needs. The alleged plan is a quiet separation, an announcement held off until Diddy's trial concludes and her current tour wraps up. Then expect the carefully worded, "We've been apart for a while," focusing on the kids' statement, a total power move, to control the narrative. And frankly, given the decades of whispers about their marriage, the Beyhive has been practically begging her to leave him for years. If there was ever a perfect moment to make that strategic exit, Diddy's catastrophic downfall might just be it. Let's not forget the perennially sus age gap when they started. Jay-Z was pushing 30, while Beyonce was reportedly a teenager, around 16, though she claims they officially dated when she was 19 and he was 31. Jay-Z himself once stated they met when she was just 16, making him 27 or 28 at the time. A timeline that consistently paints him as the older, more experienced figure in a questionable dynamic.
But what I've heard about them as a couple is that they've been living separate lives for a very long time. So they together, but they living separate. And part of the reason why they're already living separate lives, and we may actually see one of the biggest divorces in Hollywood, is because Jay-Z is up next to be exposed. And it's only so much of these stories that Jay-Z can, he can pay off or he can block. He won't be able to stop this. And she knows it, and he knows it too. As far as who's gonna be the breakout victim / story, I don't know. Yeah, I might have to ask Jason Lee. I don't know. But I'm just letting you know that once that comes out and Jay-Z is exposed for his nefarious past, you're going to see Beyonce divorce him. Okay? And she may or may not do an interview, but you're gonna, their publicist is gonna release something. She's gonna say, "Oh, the Carters have been separated for some time."
The idea of Beyonce finally ditching Jay-Z sent the Beyhive into a frenzy, especially after blogger Storm Monroe dropped tea last year claiming Jay-Z was on the verge of being exposed for major legal drama connected to Diddy-level secrets that could obliterate the entire industry. Monroe wasn't the first to sound this alarm. Credit for that goes to the outspoken Jaguar Wright. Right after Cassie's bombshell lawsuit against Diddy hit, Jaguar prophetically warned that Jay-Z was next, hinting that powerful moves were already in motion behind the scenes to expose his allegedly shady dealings. Now, it chillingly looks like all those puzzle pieces are finally, terrifyingly, falling into place. That decades-long, unusually tight bond between Jay-Z and Diddy suddenly feels far too convenient, far too suspicious. You know the old saying, birds of a feather flock together. And now, with dark whispers circulating that Jay-Z might actually be worse, more diabolical than Diddy himself? That's the kind of terrifying rumor that sends icy chills down your spine. Diddy is already drowning in a sea of serious, life-altering allegations. So the mere thought that Jay-Z could be hiding even darker, more depraved secrets is truly horrifying, making everyone wonder what these untouchable celebrities are really doing when the lights go down and the cameras stop rolling. For the longest time, the public largely brushed off Jay-Z's indiscretions as those of a typical cheating husband. I mean, stepping out on Beyonce of all people. The sheer nerve. And let's be brutally honest, the infamous Becky with the good hair was just barely scratching the surface of his alleged philandering. Word is, there's a whole, extensive lineup of women he's messed with over their long years together. So if Beyonce really is meticulously planning her grand exit strategy now, I can't say anyone is genuinely surprised. But rumor has it, the absolute final straw for Queen Bey was when she allegedly discovered that Jay-Z and Diddy have been secretly, perversely, recording her against her will for years. Even worse, the streets are saying that her tape, a tape featuring Beyonce in a compromising situation, is allegedly among the mountain of evidence, the many tapes, that the feds seized when they dramatically raided Diddy's properties last year. And now, there's a terrifyingly high chance that this alleged tape could leak, destroying everything she's ever built.
Because the Diddy. Oh! Diddy done turned over tapes. Allegedly, with the Carters, it's some freak off. And the Beyonce. How on the and the tapes had jizz all over it. Hold on.
Intriguingly, Jaguar Wright was one of the very first to hint at the existence of a compromising Beyonce tape last year. She boldly claimed that there was a tape out there showing Beyonce in a deeply compromising, perhaps non-consensual situation, and that Beyonce allegedly had absolutely no idea she was being recorded, because the entire horrifying thing was allegedly orchestrated and filmed in secret, with a hidden camera capturing everything without Beyonce's knowledge or consent. This shocking claim was later seemingly backed up by lawyer Ariel Mitchell-Kidd, who stated that she was directly contacted by a client who wanted her legal assistance to help broker the sale of one of these alleged Diddy tapes, a tape, purportedly, featuring one of the most prominent, globally recognized celebrities in the entire industry. Ariel claimed that the celebrity on this tape was clearly, undeniably not aware that they were being filmed. This is the smoking gun.
I also was just recently contacted by someone who wanted me to essentially represent them in the sale of one of the Diddy tapes. So, which I declined that because...
Wait a minute, say that again. Say that again, back up. You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is
yes,
new.
There already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood. But one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of, and to contact the person who was in the video to see if they were interested in purchasing the video before it became a public knowledge.
I've heard this before, so like a catch and
correct.
Wow, can you, and I guess you can't reveal the person who is on
No,
the
I can't explain who the person was, but Mr.
High profile?
Mr. Combs was in the tape, and this other person is, I would venture to say, more high profile than Mr. Combs.
Really? Really? And you've seen it?
I've seen stills of the video.
Okay.
So
you can verify
that it exists, that it's real, that the other person in the video is very visible. It's no question if it's that person in the video, and I can tell the video was graphic in nature.
Oh my, all right. So we know that he videotaped a lot of activities at his home, Diddy. And it sounds like there was probably a lot of hidden cameras as well. Is that what is being talked about?
Yes, this was actually in his Atlanta home, at a home he had in Atlanta at one point. And it does seem that the person isn't like looking into the video, so it's, to me, doesn't seem like that person knows they're being videotaped. It doesn't seem like they're active participant in the videotaping, like they're being surreptitiously recorded.
Yeah, that's beyond invasive. It's a criminal violation. And if Beyonce eventually, and justifiably, divorces Jay-Z over this horrifying Diddy tape scandal, after decades of alleged infidelity and disrespect, I don't think a single soul on this planet will blame her. This entire situation is a catastrophic radioactive mess. This is a messy situation. Do you think Beyonce will finally divorce Jay-Z over these Diddy tape allegations? Let me know how you feel about this in the comments. And then check out this next video.